There is a power within you, a power so mighty, so infinite, so abundantly rich, that if you truly understood its magnitude, you would never again fear lack, limitation, or poverty. This power is not somewhere far off. It is not buried beneath the earth or hidden behind a vault. It is within you right now, waiting for your recognition, your assumption, your command. You see, everything begins in the unseen. The world you touch, the money you count, the success you desire, all of it begins first in the imagination. You are not a servant of your environment. You are its master. And the secret lies in your consciousness. When you assume the feeling of already being wealthy, already being successful, already overflowing with riches, something extraordinary begins to happen. You align with the frequency of abundance. You call forth that which is yours by divine right. You move from hoping for change to being the change. The world outside must conform, because the world outside is nothing more than a mirror of the world within. Don't wait for money to arrive to feel rich. Feel rich and the money will arrive. Don't wait for success to knock on your door. Walk as the successful one now, and success will meet you at the gate. This is the law. Consciousness is the only reality, and what you accept as true of yourself, you become. There is no need to strive, to beg, to hustle through sweat and struggle. You are not here to toil in the dirt hoping for crumbs. You are here to command the riches of the earth by knowing who you are. You are the operant power, the architect of your reality, and your assumptions, your imaginal acts, are the blueprints from which your life is built. Close your eyes and dare to see what has not yet been seen. Walk through your dream home. Run your fingers along the sleek lines of your luxury car. Hear the conversations of those congratulating you on your massive success. Feel the weight of money in your hands. Smell the leather. Taste the champagne. It is all yours. Now, do not concern yourself with how it will come. That is not your burden. Your only task is to accept the end, live in the end, and persist in the assumption that it is already done. And when doubts come, and they will, stand firm. Remind yourself, I am the source. I am the cause. I am already rich in consciousness, and what I am in consciousness, I become informed. The world responds not to what you wish, but to what you assume. If you assume yourself poor, the world says yes. If you assume yourself wealthy, the world also says yes. So what will you choose today? Will you rise above appearances and claim what is yours? Will you drop the old story of not enough and step into the glorious abundance that has always been waiting for you? There is no limitation. There is only the infinite within you. Right now, imagine your life as you desire it to be. Feel it. Own it. Live from it. The riches will come. The success will pour in. The money will flow like crazy, because you have aligned with the source, and the source is always pouring, always creating, always responding. What you feel yourself to be, you become. What you dare to assume as true hardens into fact. Begin now. Assume it. Live it. The world is yours. And now that you've begun to assume the feeling of wealth, success, and overflow, let the truth sink deeper. Let it move beyond your intellect and settle into the depths of your being. Because the truth is not something you merely think about, it is something you feel. And what you feel in consciousness, with faith and persistence, must express itself in your outer world. Let us go further into the mystery. Every man walks in the direction of his own inner conversation. If you would change your world, change the words you speak within yourself. Change the silent assumptions you carry as you lie in bed at night. Are they full of lack and worry, or are they full of confidence and expectancy? Your inner speech, your dominant mood, your emotional tone, these are the seeds you plant each day in the fertile soil of imagination. And the soil is always faithful. It does not judge. It does not reject. It simply grows what you sow. If you water it with thoughts of fear and not enough, it will grow poverty. If you water it with certainty, joy, and the knowing that riches are already yours, it will burst forth with blessings beyond anything you could imagine. You do not beg for riches. You claim them. You do not struggle for success. You embody it. You do not chase money, you attract it by being the version of yourself to whom money naturally flows. And this is not arrogance, this is divine alignment. The great secret is not in effort, but in alignment. You can work for decades and remain poor in spirit, but the one who aligns with the truth of abundance will find riches flowing even through paths never walked before. New doors open. Random calls come. Unexpected opportunities show up. Why? Because the universe is not random, it is responsive. Everything is responding to you. Your state of being is the magnet. You don't attract what you want. You attract what you are. So if money is not showing up in your world, ask not what the world is withholding from you, but what you are withholding from yourself. In consciousness, you truly believe you deserve to be wealthy, not intellectually but emotionally. For many, this is the barrier. They think wealth is for others. They feel guilt when they desire more. But let this be the day you destroy that lie. You are not noble for remaining small. There is nothing righteous about struggling to make ends meet. You were not born to survive. You were born to create, expand, and express the fullness of your divine inheritance. You are an extension of the infinite, and the infinite knows no lack. When you say, I am wealthy, you are not making a statement of fantasy. You are declaring your spiritual truth. You are awakening your awareness to that which is already yours. Feel into it. Let the words, I am wealthy, be more than a mantra. Let them be your identity. Let them wrap around you like a garment. Walk into every room with that energy. Handle every dollar with gratitude, no matter how small. Treat yourself with the respect and elegance of one who already has it all, because the riches come not to the one who waits for proof, but to the one who acts from proof within. You must live from the vision, not toward it. This is the grand reversal. Most wait for success before they feel successful. They wait for money before they feel abundant. And in doing so, they delay their manifestation endlessly. But you are wise now. You know the secret. You know that feeling is the key. And the moment you feel yourself to be the one you desire to be, the world bends, time rearranges, and all that is required begins to move into place. Do not ask when. Do not ask how. Your job is not to chase shadows. Your job is to remain faithful to the unseen vision. Keep your inner eye locked on the truth that your desire is already fulfilled. It is already done, and the more real it becomes within, the more swiftly it shows up without. This is not magic. This is law. Money will flow like crazy to the one who feels worthy of it, not one day in the future, but now. So what would you do if you were already wealthy? How would you walk? How would you talk? What decisions would you make? What would you no longer tolerate? Live that way now. If you would dress better, do so now, no matter how simple the clothes. Wear them with pride and precision. If you would speak more boldly, do it today. If you would give more generously, begin with what you have. Act from abundance, not for it. There is a great illusion that wealth comes from effort alone, and though effort has its place, it is not the root. It is the fruit. The root is always state, and your state is shaped by your assumptions. So begin to examine your assumptions. Question them. Challenge the beliefs passed down to you by society, by family, by your past. Are they true? Or are they simply habitual thoughts you've accepted without question? Inside and out, focusing on a good subject, spinning a pixie comb. You are under no obligation to continue living out the script of poverty, lack, or limitation. You can rise above it by assuming a new identity, and when you assume it fully, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, the world will reflect it unmistakably. Money is not your enemy. Money is your servant. It flows to you in response to your belief about it. If you think money is hard to come by, it will be. If you think it is evil, you will reject it unconsciously. But if you see it as an extension of divine supply, a tool for joy and service, it will seek you out like a river seeks the sea. The flow of riches begins the moment you stop resisting them. There is no virtue in rejecting your own abundance. There is no holiness in lack. You cannot help others by staying small. You help others best by becoming the proof of what is possible, by stepping into the fullness of your inheritance and showing others that they too can claim the same. You are not here to dim your light. You are here to shine, to overflow, to become so full of the richness of life that it spills over and blesses everyone around you. Let your life be a testimony, not of survival, but of thriving. Let your story be one of transformation, of bold assumption, of inner revolution. Begin this very moment. Forget the facts. Forget the bank account. Forget the appearances that try to contradict the truth. They are temporary. They are fading. They are shadows. The real world is within you. And when the inner world changes, the outer world must follow. The money will come. The opportunities will come. The clients, the promotions, the miracles, they will all come. Not because you begged for them, but because you became one with the state in which they are natural. You have no limits except the ones you accept, and you are now free to release them. Assume abundance. Not someday, now. Assume success. Not after the hard work. Now. Assume wealth. Not as a distant dream, but as your present reality, here, in this moment. Persist in it. Dwell in it. Celebrate it before it arrives, and it will arrive faster than you imagine. Money is not running from you, it is running to you the moment you stop chasing and start allowing, the moment you stop doubting and start embodying, the moment you stop waiting and become. It's already done. Your future self is already living the life you desire. Align with that self now. Think like them, speak like them, move like them, and the bridge of incidents will unfold to carry you there. You are the cause. You are the key. You are the source of wealth, and the flow cannot be stopped once you have chosen to believe it. So rise up in your spirit. Take hold of the vision. Speak only what you wish to see. Think only from the end. And watch as everything you once desired begins to rush in, faster, louder, bigger, wilder, because now you know the truth. You are already it. And money will flow like crazy. Hold that state. Hold it. Not just when things look promising, not just when the numbers rise or the calls come in, but especially when nothing seems to change. Because that is the test. That is the sacred threshold where most turn back. They believe too much in what they see, and they forsake what they know. But not you. You now know that the outer is always catching up to the inner. You plant the seed and you trust the process. The harvest does not appear the next day, but it is certain. You do not dig it up to check on it. You water it with faith, with feeling, with joyful expectation. You wake up every morning and live as though your desire has already been fulfilled. And in that faithful living, the unseen begins to be seen. The phone rings, the opportunity knocks, the email arrives, the door opens. It all begins to rearrange, not because you begged or chased or convinced, but because you became the one who already had it. You moved in mind, and now the world moves in form. You shifted in consciousness, and reality must reflect it. There is no exception to this. If you dwell in the state of wealth, wealth must come. If you feel yourself successful, success must come. If you see yourself as deeply abundant, money has no choice but to flow to you because it is law, and law is not mocked. It does not pick favorites. It does not reward one and punish another. It simply responds perfectly, constantly, without fail, to the feeling you hold within. So what are you holding? Are you rehearsing the past? Are you mourning the failures, the missed chances, the losses? Or are you releasing all that now, cutting the cords of limitation, and choosing this day to dwell in a higher reality? You do not need to fix the past to be wealthy. You do not need to undo mistakes to be free. You only need to accept the new identity now and persist in it. This is the power of imagination. Imagination is the womb of reality. Everything you now see, every house, car, business, piece of clothing, every piece of paper called money, was first imagined by someone. Nothing comes into being without imagination. It is the creative force behind everything you call real. And you have it. You use it every day. You use it when you worry, when you fear, when you relive negative stories. That too is imagination. Used in reverse. But now you awaken. Now you claim your power and use it deliberately. You no longer allow your imagination to run wild in the direction of doubt. You discipline it. You focus it. You give it a new command. I am rich. I am successful. I am chosen. I am overflowing with wealth. Not someday, not hopefully, not maybe. Now. Let the words echo in your mind. Let them become your inner atmosphere. Let them form your emotional home, because the words you repeat in feeling become flesh. They become people, events, resources, and divine connections that seem to appear out of nowhere. But they come from within, from your decision, your assumption, your loyalty to the unseen vision. That is your power. That is your secret. That is your liberation. To live the end. Breathe it, know it, and let go of trying to make it happen. When you trust the law, you no longer need to interfere. You allow the process to unfold. You walk with the calm confidence of one who knows it is done. And when others doubt, you bless them. When they question, you smile, because you no longer need validation. You have already been validated by the divine spark within you that says yes to your desire. Your desires are not random. They are callings, whispers from your higher self, glimpses into what you are truly meant to express. They are not meant to frustrate you. They are meant to awaken you, to stretch you, to cause you to remember who you really are. You are not here to settle. You are not here to wish. You are here to create. And creation begins and ends in consciousness. All things, from the greatest riches to the smallest coins, obey this truth. And as you master it, you master life. Watch how fast things move when you stop doubting. Watch what shows up when you stop resisting. Watch what explodes into your experience the moment you drop the old identity and step fully into the new one. You are not becoming rich. You are rich now. You are not attracting success. You are successful now. You are not seeking abundance. You are abundance itself. It is not outside you. It is you. And the more you recognize this, the more you harmonize with it, the more effortlessly it pours in. It's like tuning a radio. You don't have to build a station, you just have to dial into the right frequency. That frequency is a feeling, a state, a tone. And when you're in the right tone, the right things show up. It's automatic. It's effortless. It's divine design. So choose the tone of wealth. Choose the inner posture of success. And persist in it, not for a few minutes, not just in the morning, but as a lifestyle, as a default setting, as a way of being. Refuse to entertain anything that contradicts it. Refuse to speak against it, even in jest. Refuse to identify with stories of struggle. You are no longer available for lack. You are no longer available for mediocrity. You are no longer available for anything less than overflow. This is your new standard, and as you hold to it, everything around you will shift to match it. It cannot resist, because the world is not doing something to you, it is responding to you. You are the dreamer, the designer, the origin. You are the source of your riches, and the source never runs dry. Let that truth soak into every cell. You are not waiting on the economy. You are not waiting on the market. You are not waiting on a client, a partner, a miracle, or a chance. You are simply aligning with what is already done in the higher realm of consciousness. And that alignment makes the invisible visible. It turns vibration into manifestation. It turns desire into experience. There is nothing too big for you, nothing too far, nothing too delayed. You can have it all, not by force, but by flow. Because money is energy, and energy flows to where it is welcomed, not chased. Be the place where money feels safe. Be the place where wealth feels respected. Be the place where success feels celebrated. And it will find you again and again and again. Because you are no longer looking for it. You are it. And when you are it, there is no more striving, no more stress, no more proving, just being. And in being, all is added, and all is fulfilled, all is made manifest. Let it be now, let it be done, let it be natural, because it is. Natural. Abundance is your nature. Success is your nature. Money is your servant, not your master. And you are the master of your inner world. So, live as the master. Command with clarity. Tune with boldness. Feel with depth. Persist with joy. And watch. Watch as the world bends, rearranges, reshapes itself in ways that leave you breathless with wonder. The riches are not on their way. They are already here. Now, finally, you see. So now stand firm in the truth that has been spoken into your soul. Let every word settle not just in your mind, but in your identity. You are no longer the one who waits. You are the one who creates. You are no longer asking for permission to prosper. You are declaring your divine inheritance. From this moment forward, walk in the power of your assumption. Feel the wealth. Breathe the success. Live the abundance. Because it's not coming someday. It's here, now. And the moment you dare to feel it, the moment you embody it fully, the universe has no choice but to open the floodgates. Money will flow like crazy. Success will chase you down. Doors you never knocked on will swing wide open. Why? Because you remembered who you are. This is your turning point. No more doubt, no more delay, no more playing small. This is your time. Speak it, assume it, live it, and let the world witness the unstoppable force of one who knows they are already rich.